My father had a unique experience when he was the age of a priest. There were no high schools where he lived, and he wanted to have an education. He received permission from his father to leave the farm and seek his education elsewhere, but he had to make it on his own. Arriving in Salt Lake City, he heard of an employment position being offered in the home of the president, Joseph F. Smith. He was hired to care for the prophet's 2 cows. In our family home evenings, we would want Dad to relate experiences about his early life of living in the home of the prophet. We would hear him make reports like this. Sister Smith instructed my father in his duties, explaining that the cows were aristocrats, and you must treat them well. You're to keep them so clean and train them so well that if I should ever at any time conclude to move them into the parlor, they would be clean enough to enter. Dad said he understood milking, but not laundering cows. Before milking each morning and night, they were thoroughly washed and dried with hot water, soap, and towels, prepared for that purpose. They were fed the best of hay and milked at exactly the same hour twice a day. In addition to his duties with the Smith family and their aristocratic cows, my father was asked on occasion to do some housework. He would tell us stories like this. One frosty morning, I washed the steps leading to the official residence of the president of the church. It nearly led to his downfall, for I'd let the water freeze before drying. Then I had to take boiling water and thaw the ice and take towels and dry the stones. The stones were nearly clean, but my classmates were passing on their way to school before the job was completed. It was a humbling experience. By telling these stories, I don't want to leave you with the impression that my father was a male twin to Cinderella. The Smith family took this poor farm boy from Idaho into their home while he finished his high school and attended the University of Utah. They included him in their family activities, around the dinner table, and at family prayer. My father shared with us his witness that the prophet Joseph Smith was truly a man of God. But when I kneeled with the prophet in family prayer and listened to his earnest supplications for the blessings of the Lord upon his wives and his children and their flocks and their herds, I realized that those same humiliating cows were the subject of his blessings. My feet were brought solidly to earth. Most great men I have known have been deflated by intimate contact. Not so with the prophet Joseph F. Smith. Every common, everyday act added inches to his greatness. To me, he was a prophet even while washing his hands or untying his shoes. The lessons learned taught us a great appreciation and love for a prophet of God.